Peter in every aspect of governance. So Peter Obi is a good man. What you go is his best boy made this. Better than Ngige. Number not before him. Maybe after him, better than him. We don't be not here soludo again now. I'm going to go so grassroots in Anambra State. Now brought something here by wishful thinking. Yes. I about emotional and politics. Politics, if you do, support. Because, for example, let me tell you, I want to Peter Obi governor and Peter Obi will have across Southeast. Ketaka achieve the stream of being in the federal government. Hey, it's good money call. But my brother, able president of Nigeria, when rules no Peter has needed for structure. When you begin to make such emphatic, disruptive statements, say that not realistic. Then everybody will experience Niban as a fool, including this stakeholders, including on my phone, Mandibo and Naundibo. And I said that he did her structure to win the election. Now, realize when they need his structure. Structure can achieve from here and there. First of all, you have to go to Kowal and need to see when I need her structure. Yes, they need his structure. Check any so people been as who were the election last time. How many of them see an Azukita? They need to come and do it. Check any so Tinubu were the election. They don't against Tinubu. Kita, many of them not for him. Even in Nigeria, Tinubu market in there, look at the like by November 7, Liverpool anywhere enough car. All this so clear now how you put the league. Gbam was an Asma Abgason. Arsenal, almost the same thing. Arsenal was enough motivation in a second. That is my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Liverpool had taken the league. Among was enough motivation, able second. So that's where Chase will come up with. What I go. So when you want to know around, I will need to be close to car park. I will need to be close to Ebende Town now. Here, join your airport, because now Chase we are not second and the photo you are carrying.
Bam, 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 bam. Ndị be anyị maka esi eme ya n'oge gbam mana nke a bụrụ ụdị gbam anyị ma nke a kịta anyị abago international, anyị abago unlimited, anyị abago worldwide, ịghọtago. So ka mụ introduce gbam dịka onye bago no international, because now we can interview you from anywhere in the world. So I come again, bam, 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 you know, bam, 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 bam. Ndị be anyị nọ na gbam afa mgbochi ji oke igwe ndụ anyị na-etere n'ozi na Gbam ụmụ maka isi eme ya na Gbam ebe aka na-akpọta ndị ọ dị ka ọ dị anyị ndị nwere ike ije na ndị nwere olu eji ekwu okwu if you no get mind no put body tata anyị nwelu onye ọbịa all the way from the United Kingdom UK ọ nwanne anyị nwoke na-eme ọfụma ọ nwanne anyị nwoke ọ bụ na ịdị very good with Anambra politics, especially from the last administration. Ikwesịrị ịma onye anyị na-ekwu okwu ebe a. Ka nabata nụ Maazị Ifeanyi Aniagor, Digi Priest, MOP, HPU, Avakanko, ezigbo onye Abagana.
Nwanne mmadụ. Ekene na-emere ibe, kenekwa ndị na-enyocha ibe ị na-eme ọfụma.
Daalụ. Biko kọwala anyị kedu onye bụ Ifeanyi Aniagor, gaa n'iru.
Ịkọwagoro m karịa ka m ga-ezikọwa onwe m ma dị nkọwaba egwecha ndị kwuru. Ifeanyi Aniagor bụ nwafọ Abagana, nwafọ Anambra State, nwafọ Igbo, nwafọ Nigeria, nwa Afrịka. Ọnwa ife adị mmesi Abagana ka mbụ bụrụ ọzọ ọganiru na Abagana na ụmụ Owere. O nwere ife ọzọ na-eme karịa na mbụ nwatakịrị tonitere n'ụgba mbọ gaa skuul gacha skuul pụta aga m maatụ n'ụlọ isi ike bata njibe gaa 3 secondary schools ọtago n'ife mere ede jibe ebe nwee aga m na Mdachikwe secondary school Abagana si Akekeke high school na Lagos si gaa Media secondary school command n'Ọnịcha mecha si eje University of Nigeria gbakwa mbọ gụgụ akwụkwọ na Open University nkịta anọ m ebe a n'afọ agba mbọ afọ emekwa more research na so na Ifeanyi Aniagor bụ onye gago around from ebe anyị asị na ife adịrọ wee gba mbọ fụ na obere ife dị ya n'aka were agba mbọ ka mọ dị n'aka ya alụgwakwa m ọrụ across ka m na-agba mbọ niile a na-aga alụgwakwa m ọrụ site n'inyere aka ịlụ ọrụ obodo anyị ahụ na-agwa ndị mmadụ maka ọrụ sịba ebe ọrụ na-ebido ọrụ obodo ka anyị na-alụ mgbe ị nọ n'ụlọ mgbe ewu ka nwatakịrị na ọ na be nna gị ọrụ a na-akpọ mgbanwe anyị na-akpọ ya mara m how well that pronunciation mana anyị na-akpọ ya baba job or something like that ọrụ ịpụta inyere obodo aka Those here got a yellow academy akabuari.
Yes.
Ita mbia loboda ni kumaka care work here and there. Neta ya church simana. Ifa na kwa mehi ana akukwa ifa na eme no na nada akuko. Macha drop or the call ifa dronia. The kinjele ndi katubu nko akati elderly persons aka. So from there banye batana school that time na UNN. Anya kama school politics dia makasi ni lu na ro imeka ndiro. Kama si esboto nwe ko lu na ro imeka esboto nye ro.
Yes.
I go out on a maybe na school that Pusia almost album coordinator album president album SU album speaker president in the Anambra State. So na even na 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 school na me chari akoy ademma but apo chuku yala kan buy for tai buy ni ba na na society standing yala ndo ko aka ni yala elo aka ni me aka ni be na government chuku yala kan ka me so bido sabu from political party to local government to state maybe the director general so now oya believe in na balu ya go school balu we put a party can try ya mama we politician because I come a politician ada mama say mama we politician because yes okay can just sabatika kita why can no level can ya ka support mo aka mso no so my wife na akpọkọ na dia so onya bu Ifeanyi Aniagor ekene mi dalo
Ifeanyi ịbụ onye Abagana kedu Abagana enyi kedu ife melo Abagana ji wee dị ebube na nke ikpeazụ a enwe mgbe Abagana bịa nọdụ on the news for some time askwa na agbara mmadụ ọkụ for like 3 times abịa nụba maka Abagana ọ dịka ndị Abagana enwezi kafazi wee kwado na nke ikpeazụ a kedu ife melo Abagana ji wee dị ebube and then ndị Abagana ndị na-eme ihe a ha ji wee trend mgbe ha trendcha ma ndị gba mmadụ ọkụ gaa n'iru
ịgba na Abagana bụ nnukwu obodo ka ọgwụ bidogo na mgbe a na-akpọ ya Abagana wee ruo kịta ọ na-emesikwa ife ike ibe niile a na-ekwu maka ndị megide Nigeria ọkụma Abagana ka o si bụrụ isi na-ekwu maka obodo a na-anụ afịa Abagana ka ọ bụkwa anyị nwechara odogwu nwee ndị na-emesi ife ike mana agbahụ na njebe ebe a bikos na dịka program ị na-eme na ọda tins anyị na-ekwuzi na ọ bụrụ ịdị mpompo ka obodo aji ama obodo na ọdị na-eme maka ibe ya bụ na-eme ọ na-aga ọfụma anyị ekwu maka ndị na-emepụta ife ọ na-aga ọfụma so na mma agawa back to time anyị nwere deputy governor the first person bụ deputy governor bụ head of service bụkwalụ permanent secretary bụ Villie Aniagor, permanent secretary I think so I'm not sure of that one but Villie Aniagor which is onye bọọlụ ya nwere n'ime Ifeanyi act ya na politics ịghọtago ọ mkposi mgbe aka anyị nwere ya mgbe aka nọ na old Anambra State so Abagana tebụl ha mere ife mere ya ọfụma agụ na Abagana nọ na news nọ n'isi mbido mgbe a na-ekwu maka Igbo because ịbịa n'ala Igbo kịta one of the major problems anyị nwere n'ala Igbo na enwe ozi ndị na-abịa odidi Igbo language a na-eme ọ na-eche ekiri history na-anụ maka FC Ọgbalụ ọkwa ndị mere ife Igbo nwee school of thought na-enye aka na-design Igbo because every culture and every language need ndị ya nọkọ ọnụ na-design new things even English language anyị na-ekwu okwu ya every day if I the words, the slangs of different languages across the world, including Nigeria, when they hear English syllable, English dictionary and Andotia. Or if I have so at that time. So didn't get a one book that bag and a book of format, which you had. You got to go to Maka and Boss, and down the Milan a bag and a many who you got to go to Maka the Mufa. You got to go for my SSG, but you down the Milan bag and many who you so now if I'm believe I am medical place non attending age. I know that I when my father, my sister, my dickini Nadia. I am not at one I don't want to web and near Borondi would count. So don't we have them which investigation ever and everybody because now Bagana will not have done Dobby and then walk than will go mix blood, then we'll go there, Ramutonia, Mutalonia, and I say, never. Which now we make a details now, but I'm not on a dinner Bagana because you'll be going there. What I go up a baby. I'll be going news, I'm going to travel, I'm going to get there. So now we're this guy was important and I have you make a team bama and other moment. I'm happy. Now the town union, which I'm Secretary General of the town union. The town union don't win a part, but I into it, the local government, but I into it, the government, Bambo, handle like this, we handle like, and just not a kind of forms and those even the amendment. Overall, a very fortunate thing, and political as good as a bargain. And the good thing, everything I got off man, then didn't see there now are living in peace. A bargain open part of the capital territory. So anything I never can flow into that place. I don't mean to be in a bargain when I hold on. So there will be mix up only and then So obodo no we do do but and ebe ọ na ma nọ na nwere ebe ya wụ nọ ibe na ada onye aba na ebe ya wụ nọ ibe na aba so ibe na abele ona ebupụta ike awa na ebube adị na aba na maka ebe ndị awa ọ maka na mmụọ onye aba na nne mbụlọ nna mbụ onye aba na nne mbụlọ onye aba esiri esi enweta m
Dalu amalo nge malo mgbe Obiano na-achị. That was when you were active in the government, Willie Obiano's administration. Can you take us through your journey into the government and how did that government go? Take us through your experience during Willie Obiano's government. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, well, my time in government, if you only far back from national government, because
okay.
I want to field support officer for Ministry of Health, and I came my summons, my vendors. Back my first experience, especially area medical knowledge. In the summons, especially in the back about so to go mad about and even to build that time out because na me go highest qualifications. So secondary school can catch me na liputa. Because na dey involved. Na chop kamalebe isi whereby when they even never look aka. But after that, I'm a government in Peter Obi na-achị. Back and serve onye chairman or PA to chairman of all the local government party chairman. He's late now, of blessed memory, Paul Ananwe. I served him for some years, for some time before I was PA to the local government transition chairman there, Chief Das Widozo. And him now chairman of all chairmen. So I'm not very well. Was very close to the development ministry of local government because that time, and I think till now, about the chemical election now, but now, yes, even with the elected local government chairman, there are still activities that are still directed and coordinated on the ministry of local government. And my involvement in government be very critical because now as PA to chairman of all the chairmen and the council were all on that time. PA like with my chairman like with them, all of them. I'm aware of many things in there, man. But one of the things back and see about the ability for you to live by the oath you have taken, to live by consent you have given, to live by argument you have given. Because that's the even in a government. I want to find them what can have go to na church. Because now information and receipt I need to receipt in the receipt in Kekadiadi, my approvers might be in Kekadiadi, IG. Kali ife many galande mad never to do on an but on articles no ya cozy holy magic. Meanwhile, I am even in a chamber. So imagine normally even in all the local government, even in all the parties in them. You know that go in them, even in all the local government transition chairman in them, all those things. But because all those things we have done, with good heart, even when you go to why but today in as people name that or go not around my serious never those things covered the mother time. My own understanding of life, no way female, you make a chop down audio. Come here, blame or criticize Bandy Media Keta. If you go to conference, couldn't email and bomb and each and all the man. So I was in government from them. Look at the Luther number, Willie Obiano. What kind of child with Peter Obi, I went better than Willie Obiano. On back, my point where Peter can even social media. Yeah, I'm open that time, social media, no, I am social media, especially at home. So now basically, only name around that place. It was more. The appointment was more like it was more like an appointment than an outsider. I'm election can with victory. My very good friend now, so Bambu speaker of engineering students na UNN. I know the deputy clerk of faculty of art students. Ngozi woman no Obuokwe Wuzia onye form na phone on America form na phone. Where some no one na adi governor of Anambra State. Yeah, kebe you was some no ya man here say I sure. But I went to my support that time. I have head of wake up call, which is a community project. When I even knew.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
I head of Wake Up Call Foundation, which was an NGO and informal. So yes, school, but I never social media, I never blog. No back and way by the message blog.
Okay.
More than the one who blog. Not very people.
Of course.
About GSS, they would never idea because OG never for one online that time. Very few persons. This guy who put them at that time. Only one lady, one Vivian blog. Very few. I knew how many 3 or 4 that time. Anambra blog.
Yes.
Still, apart from that blog, I never. The lady form sim never. No more, and I didn't know my even men and so no head and I like and support. And say I'm more on you, but because of the no I can see our support. No, you want to support me, but I'm making Somali go there, one more capacity, mobile.
Yes.
Touch your idea, Pumakia. Who the history of our who goes to the rise. Who knows you believe it? So what I ask Aniagorp and Agopatana government, Jolie government. No, you believe even have on a secondary school. History and Yana Peter Obi. We see where ban fidelity. Marcos non fidelity. Marcos Nyaka Peter Obi Batana fidelity consolidated. And still, but Andia only the Baka. No, Nandia ban on Chabahano school or by fidelity. Maybe they sell the idea Peter Batana fidelity. And maybe there was an fidelity. From there, people do the one now. We go to governor and they put this guy on your baseball mind. So we're 3 things meant you support apart from that the lady bomb. First, when I check history, I found on Willie, we need to put in and so much of a bank very tired. So not my finance. Second thing, Noya and Pomakia, we good relationship with his friends, going back and walk around secondary school. Then the third thing we gave them up to lose. About Anambra State, Nature, consolidate, but the Mogolonia continue after because now. We need to stabilize you, like especially that time, like you go one party chair or another party by chair. What ideology, what a particular plan. Nobody is guiding who is leaving and who is coming and what they are going to do. So
Yes.
that made me to work for Abu Kwidike. And we don't want which make this year we're going to but I'm going to the lady come on. You got to go with the and everything. So appointment then you more like appointment on your come outside. Man, I'm going on way for them. I'm going to an interview for the appointment. The SSA media at that time didn't say the form. Maybe an interview in office, which I so much appreciate because now at least on them at that time, one on in that space that so I back at the all video. But the kitchen in Choka, every young person there can hear about Malaysia. No process also now. I will on a government, but not the guy in the government because when you go local government, no, it's not to give the government. I want one Kaili. You got to go. What on Kaili? If you check his government, I very clear. I check his approval as an government. You have to go name and if I approve the government. I don't know government past how many years. How many get them approval? Then Ifeanyi Aniagor approval. Who will go them to go there? But the key thing to surviving, which means when young person on a government, man, they can have if by a government, all of that now, ain't not here to serve. I'm abandoned mother. How that person see from house, from person phone at home to work in the government.
In a queer study.
How that person see from house by a government man off now a politician. I'm abandoned money from the one I'm a politician. The only time I go can a politician when there's an election after I tell one man spend every day spend there about 100 million spent at that place. I tell my until also while I'm people on that was and challenge I didn't Malania. So the basic thing I made that time when I kind of the government there. I forgot to name about business. Oh, my Fianaza, I was executive assistant on media. I tell them that have a continue to give them to school, gave them to him online. That was my concept, what was my idea of wanting to be there. And the idea then was to do what? Let's expand the digital media. As at that time, before I had conferences, Emeka Diru, Samson Itodo, I had conferences with IRI, with the NDI, and a couple of other places. During the constitution review, we did a couple of things together with this guy. I'll still remember probably before the course of interview ends. Okay. And at the conferences. So even at the conferences, if way back in the mind when it comes to using online to engage constructively, not only Facebook that time, but it was a dominant within the Southeast and Anambra State. So my interest, apart from promoting was being able to expand this new media. And I today online one thing my phone online today not very happy. Even Monday na come on, going to go on Monday to put a Monday na village go at Hano, Monday for the Hano na ta what I had yellow back and never train it pop up to my program.
Right.
So not today na go on today, not church. Oh, when somebody goes in the other day, see more this boy by your boy. See, yes. Oh, my boy. Oh, yeah, even now, I'm not long with you 1 year before. I'm not long with you 1 year. Do I can you? So when at the end of it all, I'm not happy no one and I'm more. Yes. Because I go check it and didn't answer election, Anambra State. Almost all the new media aids. Finding them will help benefit from me or from my program, either directly or indirectly.
Right.
So at the end for that time, that opportunity, I could Kenya, that time, I could Kenya source appointment his age. He actually created a platform for young people to excel. And I tried to do that as EA, executive assistant. That time, even Akumugoma was there. In fact, the first time I had Akumugoma, I'm going to call over that many people now.
Go on.
And Victor has been very instrumental, even by your own Agakawa all the time. And every day, look at one time, come on, walk on with you, die. When I got an guy, no be bad. Nan copy on all common post, well, and then I'll send a people go up about whatever you do. On your capacity, I'll come now, give you the one who are up on doors. You got to go?
Yes.
And the processes continued like that. From there, I was coming and just South Africa, University of South Africa, speaking on youth involvement, how more persons to get involved, how we're going to use the new media to do a lot of programs. I came into Anambra, and I come on, and I was Jabu then I was in a bit Jabu in the bit. Then say no one can online because no more than article somewhere. But even the interest that what are the advantages of new media? I will create a lot of programs. My social media hangout, I remember that time. I be by Candini in the very can the 50 man support up with that time. I buy the very can 25 man against up with the Babasi down. Will the videos up with the play Chanjonia was here. If you forgive in it. On your order hall. Now, I can go. I didn't make no actually let against the Bible with the man. You were story by your child. If we Bible with the name, money against it. But if you know that one, no, when I come online, I was offline, I could not stop. Yes, we change it. So the idea was on there, I can relate people. But you have to recharge the background, many people after. The 21 local government chairman and Yalaka, and then nothing but one was that state government. My hand, the forms in Yaka put a push and say no. Only a young person that your local government can train 80% cover your age. Oh, to a guys, we only local government media aids one by one. Maybe then creating a platform. What can I allow you today? Many people are in fact, it's the third version I was in now. Creating a platform on how to command or ever and on now. It's on the ever and on now. Or land the other table. 99,000 on the Anambra in 60 seconds. A platform create you on WhatsApp, Messi at that time, which I may use crisis with some of my coordinators or create a bigger one. And advance on it. Immediately, one day, United Nations, this in Anambra State, that they studied there how I was using that thing to communicate to people and get feedback for the government.
Wow.
So each time when we're in an election, or then we and that's what I may use when I pass my information. So, long line, social media, Facebook, for example, now come on. Until I communicate with the Anambra with that, with voters card. And I come on online. When I wake, you try to catch one, my chief logic, I ain't there online. I do these 3 different persons solo. And on at the same table now, one of 50 put in is now online because now I talk IP do that pull one. The interesting thing with my much young people they make effective use of new media. So to answer will work with the call, and I did it effectively after about a year plus. What's my promotion? When just in South Africa, but at that time, when we won them with Tanamu that time, I was South Africa and all the back and no women can develop. Narapo government money promote. Say, look. I don't know that this government can praise them money. And any good thing another government can mandate praise here. And I don't know that this government can cover my don. On no one need the car corner, I joined the car corner, come down on no more. Examples, example of Doraki, example of Chukwemeka, former ministers, example of Ifeanyi Junior, former ministers of people. In communication, you give away in charge the face of the government, you are not in good faith. I said, I make it a baraba. Now, why look at the Jebon ladies in the Siamada, why in the Belanca, Tiaka, Daya, or Obana, Benduapa. Not this year, no afraid in new media, no afraid in PR, no afraid in social media, online reputation must be nobody on. And it worked for us. So, what you maybe get South Africa at that time, Piadi. Now, where's the South Africa going to in your going to jet? Okay. But the paper and the online speaking at University of Victoria. Preach here how the Anambra State government is using the new media to involve the youth to promote e-governance and every other thing. Even because if I did that, I research the which yes now, so come back this as never you can't come back. I will put it because I have to have never put it again. What do you know now? If they get us in Ifeanyi Aniagor will listen up for forward value news. Destiny wishing up for forward value news, no reply if we are forward post. So all that in government they do very well. Man, if people are on your work. So to a question, Pierre the mail, Zad memo back with or reply back, which I can see my promotion. Move well from the executive assistant by to senior special assistant. All double promotion, got first special assistant by an senior special assistant. Even in our own temple, so recently come to the my appointment letter and all these things because on my manager, they condemn every local government, every ward. And I'm with 326 wards. I hope I'm right. Yes. And when coordinator national with 6 wards. So that time I didn't put more politicians there. That time I didn't put guy and say, look, it's on even a your ward now. Wasn't there? Well, my WhatsApp, even a man, we are okay. Johnson, we all come on the agenda market square. You want to go? So the thing no on ground. But this can Mr. Fix it that time because now man of heaven imagination or man of heaven you onye ya jemenka menka. Man of what you do, you join your solve the problem. Oh, do I go see baby that and when in the process can you enter the greatest gift with an government that will go they know government tomorrow when they go over anyone. You want to go?
Dalo.
The greatest gift with that. Back and you meet yesterday and lose your school. I'm not from Adam. When you all look around, all the flip up event here. And before that, I used to go and live in that book with the along with one boy and then I can buy them. Where bomb up all the greatest gift with the government, that recommendation, whereby I can study. Well, no, yet to go to bed. In yellow mother, I yellow mother in the Kunaka, young people didn't understand Marburego. I would give your mother, no, I didn't and I every day in Atom standing. Every day never motivation. If things mutanaka, I'm not from school. Things mutanaka, I'm not so many other places. You think we're yellow mark and we change my purpose, we change everything. We'll be doing all from there. So I beginning, I didn't want to expand. I didn't as at that time. I'm not I had to Anambra State. I had to Southeast. Only program I launched that and Southeast is Abga. I'm not of my party data. All government can now, but no party in the room.
Okay.
When I put Southeast Abga. Change modules. If I am the emerging leader. In the name of Papa Politiki, because I have saturated to Anambra State. I know go out. I know Willie is working, which everywhere. And mind you, because some weapon from Willie or something like that, Willie is working is part of like a tag. What the greeting never know where your tag is here. Don't go to whatever never say I can say not yet. I don't guess. So Willie is working was the slogan I will let you. I had a decade of project as Willie is working a clinic or Willie is working radio station. No. I need just all caps on board team. I do move. But all you just content my concern to keep Willie working. You want to go? So I will by the time on about the content, if I na cause with the emerging leader because now man, our teacher as governor chair and we can do what the came line. That was our concept because I know people as a whole. Our activities within the Anambra State better. What did you go in Southeast completely? Oh, yes. We take here from the way we're carrying that time, get where. And what also going to Southeast, when we as separate state, we became a separate state because some security council meeting of all governor of Delta states and I clear like that. When but I'm waiting to make it there, but as a second term. If one and even I talk more, one or every money if one up that you're not sure, even your idea who again I'm more. I didn't more. Oh, we go on one young lazy with that one. It's definitely helped on our church.
Yes.
Or even the one of our just now to buy that place with the Kenya or Chacha. Or who know no menu. I didn't have no maca at home. So, Baba, that's the second term. And I will tell you, that's one of the greatest mistakes in our government. Because at the time I have a second term, all the emerging people that are not in, but Banabas, a Bulgarian. The more the fuel you find I gave because now my office I run project of 100 million, 200 million. Better my social media week, better digipreneur week, better hangout. And the more than that, a big goose. You take whatever you are approval. I'm not even for human capital. Or better for if you develop get connection with get what in where back as an idea. Make a digipreneur week ya cost maybe 60, 70 million. You put in a table standard or cut your panjani there. Till all the whole thing that get there. At the end of the day, maybe you just also better get 1 million, 2 million, something. We quite goodwill, reach out. One newsmen, one day they are involved. The mother not there. You got to go. Oh, many people now about today are racing to wait in them. But that's a picture of every man in the better my program. Then this young man named I like your family, maybe not like from Makana government that time. Or maybe because the match are lower to follow other choices on like or somebody like that, mobile to real estate. A young guy in there, I appreciate very much. I like program that time.
It's an
all these young guys near more of my time. I can see my program that I program maybe I already accusing every year, but it's opposite every facility. You got to go on a program maybe and never honey no divided, but this don't waste but one girl outside they like where mama money. So that the concept of the whole thing I made within that time was I never got that appointment. I didn't afraid as my appointment, I'm afraid at appointments of young people. And because I have experience of traveling out, man, I know that you like social media. The interest was let's expand, let's nurture it and expand it. Young people use it here, and we achieved that. Meanwhile, we are able to keep the name of the governor going as far as you go. Moving from Willie is working to keep Willie is working to then the emerging Igbo leader.
To all my brothers in America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and across the globe. Chetakwa na akuro uno, amalonye patalea. Think home, think Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited. Ọkwa n'ife ifele na inwela na be nna ya. Secure a land and secure your future with Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited. Daalụ.
Biggie Priest, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, when I'm just kwụsị gị ebe a. Enwe ihe ikwu isi na Willie is working unu use bụ more like a trademark unu ji arụ ọrụ, right?
Yes.
Na unu ejero baba Willie is working hospital, Willie is working this one, Willie is working clinic. In akọwa kita, what do you have to say? Some people are also of the opinion that the present governor now, which the trademark solution is here, solution, you know, and then people are actually criticizing the fact that only name most projects after solution healthcare, solution stadium, solution market and park. What do you have to say about such? Is this something that
because 2 or 3 things go online they can support before them, and the money is not appointment. You actually watching that.
Okay.
I'm not more than your money point where the state your support the NMN. The point is that Soludo after one maso now, Soludo that's been sorry now, but that's by the way. I don't hold it against him because now they can see all the time. If I end up Gbam is the greatest thing that has happened to me. We have an unlock effect. All that thing knock sense into me into 11 not today. And I appreciate that. Yes, it was a negative act that time. And because of my experience, but I made the hot Madon. So I don't know
that election is that Aqua is all under Apuga.
Yeah, about from election, I clearly made clear because I had my strategies all set out on how to go and win my election and do my thing and help my people and change the stake. But I wasn't even clear to contest, which also over excuse. You got to go because now in the politics near me of my people see me things age in the clear. Maybe even in an you could maybe one and I sort me buy a sort. You don't name me of my but like I told you, if I'm a man Saul or a Paul, we ain't that in them. So I appreciate it like that. What are you? So when I didn't gas na lose Soludo, how much today na Soludo wa over them na phone sim care come. Neither can go Soludo to see Ifeanyi Aniagor was that time we case in. But that is not the issue. Even to see this in perspective, can the money got that when anything you favor Soludo them all because now speaking from point of one elder in this space. You got to go now people go see where they were not can go and what anything to gain or to lose with the government now. You got to end the
okay.
So but the most important thing is that my willing achi all name my willing all your record. On a maybe on a chop, in fact, all I put on that lion was in there. We have a feeling and present to me as Aniagoh and I go away to see the money.
Yes.
Oh, and you put on no and all your days put up. You walk right into like your own up with the lack or see who came to leave you, Yaba. You got to go. Oh, and you put on the money and you look off. So that time I made me, I don't can see a perspective with this. And when the mother that time, never find them and Kesudo. Follow me gradually.
I'm following you.
When the Willie is working, all the communication team work that the Willie is working. You got to go, and we're professional has made that. And they know about the side, like, and they will transition chairman, man, they will councillors, man, they will watch chairman, man, they like really out of good heart. I'm on a communication document. So it's expected when they something, my contractors, because Nafat already close to the governor or everything close, I try to use the word sacrifice. You got to go, but because they want favor from government, Ethiopia Willie is working project. But what we allowed that time was that when very wrong did that Willie is working. Yes, all Willie is working. And especially that time, I was a serious communication issue. I would actually only handle over the media. In as much as no one not just you, then the more employer not just you, just you very well. You got to go so because of that, they claim projects I would on that time. One can continue. So I say okay to make these things clear because if they're gonna be doing an operable contract to one in which is not the truth. Contractors is 108 billion in liabilities. So I put hard over to show the people no I craft those messages. So first thing is that then we reach Nigeria by that release working. And the idea was we had to now draft the social media part of it in kind they use online. They paste almost every other place. You got to go. But aside that effective use of release working, that was in the now act like even we keep all sacrifice now, which I wouldn't want to use because the money even the money they had and
Yes.
it looks like sacrifice. Money we can level or because not we find it online or because not good is it you have on a TV. All or devil is working. A contractor we can man, a commissioner we can man, a local chairman we can man, a councillor we can man. You got to go. So you might even see some scratches of that, even the money they say the thing. But another thing I noticed that how they do it that time, I don't come back to use only either or the clinic or something like that. Or the chances so clinic, or better at the end of sign up, Willie is working. So it's a different approach. In case you don't know, a lot of people who something about it about Solution Medical Hospital or Medical Clinic. I don't have the full name or Solution Fund City or this or that. There could be ways to it. You got to go. First is that don't wake up, no sacrifice them. Is that you have to be any official communication from the government. This is not your approve for all those things. You got to go. And then go communication in government will take your time. We can never have because they for something on their on it. And the governor has not said anything in 1 month. It doesn't really mean the government approve because they expected by hierarchy and communication process in government that then we're going to say hand to all those things that you shouldn't even get to the governor.
Okay.
So sometimes to take a month or 2 months or 3 months for things to be done at the desk of the governor. Governor communicators here. Did he actually approve the money change the names of infrastructure in Anambra State? And they renovate, and they renew into Solution Fund City. You have to go. I have any communication to that. So I still see it as I have Anambra State and not bias in this situation. I can now feel probably no even the psychophants in there. You have to go. So long as you look at the assign even and the Mumbai has not his own understanding. Professor so or will know his own understanding of governance or how edifices will be named and things like that. By that time, I'm going to get if I see who can then engage and I can tell you my full understanding of that. I've okay. Something this guy there one day, which is very interesting. Like I told you,
which guy?
Before there one day. For second, now you claim I want to claim for the called Adam Maya if Nanya. I didn't go again. Either of them, and I put them over there. Say, no, I say that now only the solution, so to do now. Now complain about now solution there everywhere. But how was it for good for solution there? So if go out from the thing, probably as somebody who is amused by Henneman na the media space.
Yes.
It amused me. But like I told you, my official standing is why no official communication from the governor or from his office that no find the all these things like this, then we can easily come out and say about the thing spreading.
Dalu, as an insider during Willie Obiano's government, Akpoko Dike for 8 years, 2 tenors. Okay. How would you rate his government? And the man abia na successor question ekano predecessor. Na mwana akanna. Democratically, we have had Odera Mbadnuju, we have had Ngige, we have had Peter Obi, then Willie Obiano. How would you rate Willie Obiano's government? And Egasena government Willie Obiano has more impact than government Ososidi, which is government Peter Obi. Go ahead, please.
Without missing word, if you go yourself right, because I don't know Nambia Bankam, you did and I cannot depend tomorrow. I will communicate Peter in every aspect of governance. And
every aspect.
One thing I need is water. Anambra State is blessed. And is so blessed in the sense that from the time of Mbadinu, we attacked for our security, which later collapsed. Some of the things in the game will go out of fear of case we are handling that the situation. My name is in this life. It's a very beautiful building. On your glasses in the mama, the front house today, the windows today, the roof today. The foundation did you know. Don't bother you know the corner. You a monument, don't we estates or Anambra State, some governors numero. You have only legacy project. In as much as not ended, you also ended. The first 2 years of Mbadinu, Anambra State, Mokedia Mawaya, and Abiodera. In the mother of on the mother, can demand always with all. For not the second year, and what's that establishment from Godfathers? See, today, I now worship those Godfathers which are in China, Malpancha. This will make an effort, network and if but I now a place Panchanine, on what I know, I criticize on your governor. On your now win a pocket on what's government for the past 2 years. On all buying a judge based on Gosime with empathy. I was saying, I look at for 2 years, you don't go everywhere. Olusia 2 years or work was. So I believe that no, that's normal as foundation. Because we handle security, we stand there when we're that time. We don't take any days if you move from Northern Anambra to Southern Anambra. Or you take any days if you move from Oka to maybe you got to go. So all time was in here can give us. We're only experience from here. We handle here because of what I want to win about which I ain't the story or must avoid wine. You get here that time. According to popular opinion, which is true, you get the Anambra State rules and everywhere. So you get here what is very well. Focus on primarily apart from the other things, few things generally. It does also then I didn't really, which I don't blame him for that because every way rotation. Question, but I had to put it on a side. When you don't have to give on a side, the Bevan cousin, and then on a basic thing slowly. And if that time of course, but to justify bring the game and the Dembele time, Dembele was cut off almost usually never Dembele cut off by big goalie and goalie erosion. All Japan tell me them usually they see okay, that place, man, get about where Anambra my Ben Johnson. So you got to go. So you did better than Mbadenju in as much as we respect the foundation. Then Peter Obi better. The greatest thing delivered Peter Obi was that Anambra State in the integrated development strategy. Which we focus on that. Okay, I have gone a government thing to get you to. Okay, and they go back over. Also, keep doing that by everywhere. So Peter Obi has a that time and his own nature. Warrior very well. Carry many people along in his own way. Go issue where me. You got to go. You might beat him to that. But him man who's on the yellow, for example. Peter Obi man lovers in the end. You got to go. So and we'll go advancement in that. I guess in Anambra State the place. I will pretty get better. We get special thing in University local Peter, which should be a blessing to us. That is why we are praying that Soludo should do better than Apple Wedike. Soludo should do better than engineering no good before. Because somebody I book one marker, my followers, we have to because that time why I was a problem. But Apple Wedike, but we go from everywhere, all campaign on 4 C's to continue to complete and commission Peter Obi. Man, I'm way back as yala now because I imagine not why I channel, but I live at Toyanu. I'm Bob as a comforting city there. We have aligned minds, this the everything. For example, all promise no ya complete who's only in the Peter Obi to go. And with more but the check here, resources needed in who's only in the Peter Obi complete cost 108 billion. And when you complete 108 billion roads, maybe those oil, those on oil, vending his own assessment for the hand we need to go more or work. And can you people can when fire was on a hammer? Who's sorry for Obiano achieve complete and they could no go somewhere. But I would find a calita. So they are not at that time. Cost share every aspect, even a road, all the highest number of roads around Anambra State. I think it had about 1,500 kilometers of road or so. In the Anambra, Abu Kwedike was the first person in Anambra State in where signature project, legacy project here at Live, you and I. In 177 communities plus 2, that's 179. With that special initiative for use, I'm not on my solution, they use your name or they use something different from that.
Okay.
It's a very effective way of moving things to the grassroots. Ndo Bodugada, or the first time I have in Anambra, people need. Because I want even need in a bio hospital, well, hospital now need you all in a yellow baka. So Ndo Bodugada. The government through the local government and making Alwal for this through a special committee Alwal for all these things. So I think we get there with its own strategy. What's up, every Anambra State because now I need before the kind of Kushike, Ijana River State, Ijana Northern Nigeria, and any appointment. And then when they are for no good on, I say, case in your appointment to 2,000, 3,000 persons. Meanwhile, I don't know about that. I don't know when you honor and then year and I acquire government and I acquire that complaint because hypocrisy of on the buying no.
Okay.
So Manoya no here Punana Hugo, Ejian and Northern Nigeria, Jena River State, don't want to make appointment with 12,000, 14,000 persons. And then you know that appointment how their expertise on the table. Even a appointment, only a way government this year set in some funding. Everybody know what organized system yet. Everybody on your own social security fee or whatever you call it every day, benefit every day or every month. Almost all needed in Anambra State. Monday support up with it, Monday not support Toria, Monday when name is here, Monday when the name is here, where I have an appointment. Omugo different aquatana poon age in a dosi obodo. And it was effective. It take care that time. Many young people balloon, many young people got back to school. On when they on when they do businesses, every business and not flourish. On when it's here now travel family, we will have support the document had you travel. So things we are booming, youth we are being empowered. And what was the effect? You got to go.
Okay.
I'm telling you, chapter channel that time now. You wanna give you a very fine boy that time. Never. Just put them in music that
Of
time.
course,
Okay.
of course, of
That
course.
time can set up the
And I'm already
edge crew.
MC that time even.
You got to go. Exactly. So I set up the edge crew and I've been music and another program because everywhere people everywhere. But the only problem there is that ndị can actually go. As much as I need you for I like you go see fine when. Any appointment about 14,000 at the north here. Yeah, no here. And about 12,000 at Rivers, man, Romakia. Man, on your in her appointment, Anambra, for example, also go honorable. About to go on social media, or change you go before you go siren and everything.
Comrade.
So even in the blow up, and because now one not by the side, and now attack, how about they go to another place up there, so we do consider because on no bulu attack na akria na akusasi ni no na ebe onye ọ na-arapịa ka ọ na-aga ebe na-ebe mkpọtụ nke ndị nna na-eme dị ka obele mkpọtụ because mbọsị achọ ịpịa ndị ahụ apịa tụwekwa very well ịghọtago ndị nna agba mali dị nnekwu but the most important thing na akpụkpọ ike mecha ife niile ahụ o mee that time every sector ije my health insurance my school my security. Anambra State was the safest state in Nigeria, documented my in West Africa, awarded mana Dubai, my CP in Ekwe, AIG in Ekwe, AG in Ekwe, Inspector General of Police in Ekwe, and then what awards their events did there and they cover everything.
On Abu safest place, Ifeanyi, on Abu safest place when this present government has always said that he met insecurity on ground. And then he also referred during the time of his campaign that he was attacked, which is in the public domain. So how is it the safest when this government said that they met insecurity on ground?
He's very right in Igbo. And when you take over from him, you meet by insecurity. When you take over in the next 10 years, they meet insecurity until we resolve even in cause insecurity in Abai.
Okay.
Security problem, none of the king energy. Yes, not because you will offer that and you man were operating or something we see this state. And now we can run on office for 8 years. All of the last 2 years of his tenure. Many people are online now and they go now. This is them go not convict going back in Finland. Nandi Canolia. Munaguma will have believe propaganda and get up our internet. Why believe up our internet? Why they preach people? No one in the field now marginalized in the bind. If I don't one year. Not the way engagement. I don't know take a one I don't say a one I don't want to one already when the bind a good insecurity. India didn't complain about security now. That was a little never nachi. I don't have even did sometimes natch party. If I think security in Anambra State, our source of funding, I put the best funded. The papers are there to security. The police officers, mandam in there, and they are lobby to Anambra State because I now put my extra commission there. Then with security funding, then source on Abba, then when you know something student with an market. So it was effective. The last 2 years of his agenda, we believe in terrorism, but all the state government now fighting terrorism. Terrorism is a national problem. And Nabokwe tried as best as he could to do that those last 2 years. Who can now preserve that time? And the election, in the opposition, keep going to it. And in the opposition now sponsor all those things. But that is not the excuse that you give. But I can tell you, now I have on our government for 8 years, and when separate state 86 years, now you're over 8. Over 80% go.
Yes.
Or 80 something percent. So now I pass the exam here. So who can of money go at that place? You gotta go. But like I will tell you, the place where you will the best of the best, not one as government. If we ever did stop where Soludo. Upon all the crisis is so important, but about happening now, come as in Anako. You go one day go to Soludo Siasanka. The man that instigate and just saying Bapu Political and chat on your see the my fear, the man was not with Gauke man years ago. You gotta go. Call the long way, Soludo Chiapi lawyer, Soludo way professor. Only the advice from Bapu Political or Job Political. And that is another thing. I know where I get Peter Obi. You gotta go Peter Obi pull apart your godfathers. Abu Political fight your godfather from the first door batter to the last door batter. Until today, now I am a godfather. So I got that. Don't want anything for us to begin to fight about it. If I was grateful that I went back from Balaju to Ngige, from Ngige to Peter Obi, from Peter Obi to Abu Political, then Soludo to China because of China, America given to come. If I check you, the global or international yardsticks, and international standard in the check governance. After the work that health, I say, if you mean, I won't run on a bam now. You were done yours all over to be all on dollar. It was done yours all on your 9 China and then I'm bringing Anambra. And when I heard it, when legacy projects he made, one thing he made, we get what on yourself or okay, seminar argument. You went a road, you went in Nelo, then I found you went in because now by the time we things health, man, graduate in our own state-owned university who doctors, but they can't go further in life because the fact that created many of them my scholarship at the end, my job at the end of it. I think all. You have to go. Amazon at the job at ABC, but airport is but Anambra State. See, I'm visiting my Anambra State where skyline. Can't be to say, they say drone. Or in the Anambra say drone. Only one montage, one video montage info. The one name. Only there's say drone or can see and when they said, "Now you put a flyover and low and see, my necessary flyover the skyline, even about skyline. You got to go. What was there now? When you can walk the longest bridge in the whole South, I'm going to up to 15 different bridges in Anambra State. One dalo na connect to village another day of Africa, maybe something close to that, which is also cool. So now, I'll put in all the International Convention Center. All so many other things in our balloon to Madu, go today, now today, Anambra State in the waters. To Ekele revenue. I celebrate the that time Babu Kwedikan on Bomelia. Why they may remember? Why they may and then I purport to Peter Obi and Jena buying our ratio. Oh, 3 things you Makabu Kwedikan. First, I think Napo Kwedikan will over no even like going to fly over no castle town here. Gabana, like governor, they do 3 flyovers at the same time. Only 2 months I believe governor of Ebony say 3 flyovers on the same road. The same road down the party boy, Obi to Palia. 3 flyovers. But hapo na kuko dikena alochia asina flyover nwa ali ekuna na normal complete hapo na alochia asina yada how many years can go now the flyovers ka dide ana ma che dide maybe I when the guy innovate here something there na the flyover ka adefa get go up hapo na yada in all these things ndide ko heading now about the flyovers every day so but and when any problem there the man has come he has done his own thing almost go out even I just say okay there so some mistake hapo ko dikena was but at second term but I dey kuzi the emerging leader Ogobia with some of my friends because some man know to as when I coordinate the account because man know to my friend even my boys or with the girls in there like I know to everyone hand on a table maybe now somewhere now or being this is table flag of that if when they are at the table they send the laptop with the message in our messenger or maybe na one of the accounts in the manager send the message yeah Ifeanyi Aniagor dem come up man oya kalpale all oya mo that's onye mas no onye na-enye in the sense that no more na akwa again. And I'm put this Google for my own personal money most of the time. I'm put this Google maybe with from people. The Anambra na support even I say promote the good of Anambra State because some were cheating. I many people which my advice into to the guy because even if you go my pata as governor of Anambra State, if I put them online, it's type Anambra on Google. If you are not put the idea human heads there, you know that Esu River, and they would Esu River. If I may just adjust the Agile news to everywhere. And I don't experience from that background. I may go blogging for some time. I don't know about SEO. I need a couple of optimization, a couple of positive media push outs. They will suppress those things. So yeah, when you see an Anambra, one dying on a London, one dying on a US joy Anambra. How about the Anambra? The Anambra type on Anambra. What's the idea? Even good news. I made that optimization. Clean here, Google, clean here, all the search engines. Or the clean. Because when I think wrong to that name me, professionals name me, when we employ people in a clean channel or the pure. But it's here, Anambra na Google, enough good news. Kito change go. It's here, Zakata, only for on your baloto, Menka. It's here, Kita, for your Menka, or broke his gas and Anambra. Only name me because only do to Suludu, what your guy, anybody as in Anambra. You got to go. You can have a colleague named Pokuno like no trying to be proud of advice. You wear this, your Yama type one was supposed to wear body or wasting money before using God on our job. After wasting money on the government with our government. So you got to go. So the man of your law, we are going to apart from law, what's the end of mother, my Hanaba will give you a own area again. You're already there. I'm on case here, I'm on case here before that time. But all made in such a way that every aspect, no, now, law, now, and also even our cost insecurity now. Because often for years, you were young people, they may for Abakaliki Street, where a lot of shops there, and now a lot of business, and now the government has go to a shop on a young person in Abakaliki Street. On young way with you, and now no settle and on a village. Go Christmas food, Daddy Anata Oyoyo, Mommy Anata Oyoyo, if I never know. I am on security at the place you're today. So all these things join it together. And in there, and I ask yes, now we became better. But overall, if I after I quit your bada, more than putting on the thing where body I know information, or not So all of my and our prayers, Soludo, yeah, look better than him.
Dalo. Unu nwa bụ ndị lụrụ ọrụ under Willie Obiano abịa oluko that ọ dịka ọ na-enwero great politicians Obiano produce. Somebody like you now, you have admitted that somehow you became a failed politician because you tried politics, you did not succeed.
I didn't admit that I'm a failed politician.
But you tried it, you did not succeed. That means you failed.
I've never been a politician.
But you tried to contest. You were not clear. So far na ijele ịnwala anwa. Kedu ife ọbịa dịka na ndị niile rụrụ ọrụ ndị be anyị unu kpọrọ nya bụ oku anyị azago. Ugbu a ị ga-abụnwu onye ọbịa na Gbam n'agbanyeghị ebe ọbụla ị nọ n'ụwa. Ị chọrọ ka anyị gbaa gị ajụjụ ọnụ maọbụ ị chọrọ ka ụwa nụ ọnụ gị, deere anyị ozi maọbụ kpọọ anyị n'akara ekwentị ndị a ị na-ahụ n'iru onyonyo gị. Daalụnụ. Under Willie Obiano, there are no more politically relevant. Ọ dịzịa ka kedu ife mmenụ ekwesị oke osisi nọdụ ọkwụbasịa ụmụ nnụnụ.
Answer this question under a very positive listing.
Okay.
Soludo will under Willie Obiano. Soludo will governor of Anambra State. Many
Okay.
people are Soludo today under Willie Obiano. Many of them are with the governor today. Many young people under me, government coordinators, man, trained in my program. Many of them are also Soludo so many other politicians all.
Are you saying that Willie Obiano produced Soludo? Are you saying that Willie Obiano produced Soludo?
I was also producing Soludo. Willie Obiano to be a Soludo there now.
Wow.
On his whenever that push. Like maybe one of the things you election the Lord Soludo can now support. Onye now support in the election was Stanley Uzochukwu because no onye mma. I gave them so many memos on that. I'm not when some of the memos there was Soludo or whether like no more like that, whatever happens. But I had so many memos on that, and I was pushing, and I want to call him. And as somebody who has always been a data person, an analyst for that matter, I may sit here down, my strength and weakness, everything. Use your Potter's 5 forces. Proper analysis of Keka Soludo is governor, Keka Stanley goes to be a governor, Panchani, Keka Chukumoji is governor, for everybody. And this is before a peak form. It will have early made the whole thing in May. And I keep making posts. Some of this is the online and what I'm getting is about who I'm supposed to support. Stanley Uzochukwu had the opportunity of being the governor of Anambra State or Semba. They make the guy push because before the matter, I'm not going to push does call or just say Belebata. I'm sorry I'm saying is I hope it's fine with him, but I'm telling you this openly now. I said that now. Look, now come on, I will be the next governor of Anambra State. Not Kali Amma the next Ateze. I said, I say yes. Nobody want to be governor of Anambra State. Not Kali Amma will continue now build business empires that will help young people, help to bring people into. I wrote it in the last bit there.
You said it, and it was controversial.
So it as clear as that. When they get the Ziva, Abga when get them into the play. And where choose a Soludo as candidate. Even everybody together. You were interested if you choose your money. Everyone choose Soludo never back on one another. So the media campaign committee. I was not put as the campaign committee chairman for social media. That's fine. I wouldn't that man or there. But again, the man or there taking instructions from everybody. I need to be there. The person with the digital official office. Only need to in a place. It's very well. It's a clear thing for somebody to say yes or no. But many people, many other persons now like this. I encourage them to have a wall, and they are doing well, and they did well for Suludo. So how else will he say it? What if I'm not wrong? One of the force Nabiroka, I from presenting Suludo. But he did that. So in politics, of course, also credentials Suludo, which we all know, Anambra respects, always person, always that credential, which is now left for him to defend that, to prove that to Anambra, because now, Suludo, you see, as governor, you determine, Anambra, professor, governor or not. So apart from that credentials, on your governor Tilo and I insist here no I'm not lucky because over the talk I will be Emily Peter here. Who was in the guy trying to win?
The
number one person. You got to go well the line you come at that one because now I need walk telling you that you information and Bamba. So I will really insist. Everybody, when I mean everybody tin o ya bụrụ Soludo ya o si mba no anya. So all man come from all the but this is the information much which anybody I stand to be correct or else even kwa do my Gbam
Obi did not stand for Willie Obiano to become the governor. Is that what you said?
The kind of support Abukwedi Kenya Soludo no bro dey out for na Obi.
Okay.
But no I don't know when we go because they go several times the man na asking get question. They go several times na Abukwedi ka candidate to Obi.
Some of us knew that Obaze was more like a preferred person to be. Some of us saw that.
And were many things in that time. Many things made that time.
No problem. No problem.
Because many elections on that we go Anambra State or we go across other places. Come on, born a travel. We didn't support the election. I'm not the election. And the truth of the matter is that now the whole process. Like I told you. I was in a sensitive position. I'm not a new governor. I'm not a rural commissioner. But I'm in a position that everything now in details how things are done and how it happened. So I worked our receipt. But don't worry about saying that in that because now all progress of Anambra State can actually. Soludo need you prove to Anambra that Trump need now as a professor. Now come on, I need a professor. But I support all of that from Abukwedi material from Peter Obi.
Ifugo ọkpa egwu asị na afọ ọkpa egwu nwanyị amalụ ụdị egwu ọ ga-agbanwu. Ifugo ọkpa egwu Soludo for 3 years now. What is your sincere thoughts? Just 1 or 2 lines about Soludo's government.
I'm on a very fair ground. Remember the June on 3 years, and I took the government house because not 2 years government person. Banuju is one governor but and he take ground running. So you remember the go first. So if you carry faster.
Okay.
When you get back within 3 years, you'll be cover from the one because not all member in Jumia.
Okay.
When Peter Bata, first time of Peter Obi, it was difficult in the second time. It was a problem. Many things come have body bills not go because what? Because the system over that very alien even the Anambra at that time. At that time, I can plan even. You got to go?
Yes.
I win the second time here, which after the election now, many people say no lose. You got to go until I win there. But we're going to get back Obi on the first day, but I have disagree because all was a major problem. That time, Anambra State, Obi do from the one, Kevin money, cool things. Law I approve Anambra State House Assembly and assign going to law, sign annual schools, but not pulling on the money. So, all on my strategy, you got to go. So, can they now my assessment of Mbadu and Abukwedi Peter immediately where George was to do the no fail, but no. I'm going to Peter Obi started gradually. I'm going to join Soludo now. So to me, at first, Anambra feel that now, but okay with him. That is it. November 18, they're here now. All the number of the race is okay. Now Soludo has done very well. Vote. So I decide.
It's okay.
But from my own perspective, I will go 3 governors hitting ground running. And Abukwedi immediately. And within first year, Abukwedi's first year in office, Lagos for not only standing ovation now. If you want for that time, second year is a different ball game. You got to go. The same thing now with Ngige.
Are you saying that Soludo did not hit the ground running?
We do gradually. So maybe Soludo Nafwako. Over projects sitting or a campaign or on that. Like I told you earlier, I tried to avoid that.
Diggy Priest.
By next month, which is best for them.
Diggy Priest, are you saying that Soludo did not hit the ground running? Just one line. Yes.
Obido no son from where we can as governor. Obido was from that. Obido Padovo no the Empanachi. Lucky enough, all the documents, my everything, my fashion and co. So it's expected that he started running. What I'm saying is that can the general judge be from Okwedi we are wrong?
It's okay. It's okay.
Where
are you now? You are in the UK.
Yes, please.
Okay. Why UK? Why Odeka just Obafuo? We were looking at Ifeanyi Aniagor. Some of us looked up to you because of how industrial you are, how industrious you were, and you still is. And then some of us forgot how media savvy. I have if I didn't mess a blog, some of us who ambition to do something like that were looking up to you. Onogide Ibafu, Otu Ibafu now, what is the hope of people like us that still believe in this country? Why Ijuwe Bafu from this country?
Let me tell you, and what if I get affect my belief in Nigeria? What if I affect my patriotic belief in Nigeria? And you watch everything in I don't ask for validation and anything. I'm not based on how you see whether in Nigeria, even when on a government, yeah, there are event in there for Afghan. Also, now one of the petitions set against me. Yeah, there are any event in May, okay, the Afghan event, and I get government event. I'm one day government politics is different from governance. So I don't have everything in there make everybody more. In as much as number one Afghan chairman waving, I am used to way that the Afghan are doing one unit, yeah, but I need the first. When you find a better all about Afghan anthem. So today all the same thing, man. I'm not the government as long as I don't go one vote and square back. The primary constituency of every man family.
Okay.
Can they be in a man or I don't know when no bag and a pan or come up when no capano Abuja. So you make it fair, make it and put up a council election, spend 70 to 100 million spend for election that time. You did all work. At the moment when businesses in our run, when 2 different layouts and I run Anambra State. All lucky candy. When many of these businesses were issued, all lucky candy when we're competent hands in hand global now. When I has even not talk government. And when businesses is young, and when many states in on our run that time. By now, half I would have gone. I promise on Aniagorp. I come somebody make it go if and I'm my colleagues, all my team members gonna have all my election and I has no go do no soludo, much mojo, more Dr. Stan, more on about our government. The man didn't expect in the government 8 years. He never expected Nadia, come by employee, they're not one case here, and then benefit for them. And no one good thing I want to have from Peter and go by what other mama. Writing with Peter no I can see Nansuka. Now, if at that time, Kai Bandi Madisia. Then we found with Anaka governor. No only on a government, the amount way for in them. And that things help to guide me too. So all of this time, no government, I'm a my small house, I'm my small business. So when people may expect that I need to never expect now, but that is the thing. So as soon as that thing made, in front of my first option, which was to go represent my people, help to change the narrative, help to change a lot of things there. No work. And when many people election not going to another place now, and by that name agitation or they protest or they so I governor not appointment. No. I moved immediately. And I'm Abuja office now. The state the office now. Takes Ambassador Elijah on your office in that time, the cost of the office about up to 10-20 million. But still, I have to show those things needed. Because of primary constituency. And I don't hear no longer can be here can be a voice because now if there on another plan they feel when family down there. Can wear family more well be family because didn't have on social media culture my family. So what also call won't go to this no also go see all lost of one because Yan Hono not better to quit better it talk in UK. And that's going no UK no balance. So no such a you are up and up also. I got to go another one here now come on now go out on by them to Japan. I do go let the car, but took me come. But by the time that I even have night Japanese because now I go to
Yeah.
you got to go in now man jacket. All other places that I know never other things now bumbo. I add the chat as 95. Presently, I'm my master's in research in AI application in business. So it's still behind that in the you got to go. And Anambra State, you might have with digital entrepreneur office, you might have with a lot of things around the digital space. And startups, I can bring you up to see. Some of these things did not go as far as I wanted them to go because they don't that backings and those capacities. I did a lot of things there. My setting up of some agencies, by making sure that some of the documents, policy documents, got in the House of Assembly. But also, we don't have them implementing. And you should allow them to run. But you, as one Anambra, the first thing which we learned in Nsukka Binary politics, if you are criticizing somebody, make sure that you're armed with solution. The first time making 1 million naira as a student, whereby they criticize the state government, they made Enugu State. But I can't criticize with NACA, National Action Committee on AIDS. We already have our own document on solutions to it. So in there criticize somebody in the solution, in the effort to develop that solution, you will give an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Give entrepreneurship, then now put challenges, not just solution. So what any other thing did you? I would also have no Mboka wanna add us. So take care now as somebody else sabbatical. Babana sabbatical, who never fully dependent. Now I'm my ass now can buy a lunch for attack again.
No problem. Kai when in no leave of absence. Let's talk about Stanley Uzochukwu, a young man that I love and respect so much. I think I wanted to partner with him. He would have forgotten that meeting. I met him one-on-one, and then he's a man that is all the deep, on my depth. Stanley Uzochukwu, you worked with him very, very closely, and then the way you write about him, sometimes it can even pass off as if you're even worshiping this young man. Eh? Do you think that Stanley Uzochukwu is a future governor of Anambra State?
Well, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested. Only on the platter. Last year, only on the platter. All he needed that time was just to say that he's interested. Because I can tell you, and then when the on or the plan, he had
change is
all the
constant.
opportunities to
Change is
change.
constant. You don't see him
But
changing
not
his
this
mind.
type of change. For example, let me give you an example. I want to imagine on a primary one, where you normally go to chocolate, for example. On bonus primary school, where you have chocolate. Not possible. Or something that go as level. Maybe no when they have maybe some of his boys or the inclination more interested in the sense okay, all support is but some of them has always supported every government. Mbana still give investment number can stand they are doing that in order to Aniagorp. That place would be that in all swamp because I'm may go no need that place. They put that place, they build other thing. That today now, don't get it now as well power. Government to go international conference center opposite. About need to man, as at the time the young man of there on where a single thing in that place, or milk or what I got that meaning money or security for that place before in the general university. You think was Hana, but I didn't see you with that.
I agree.
So there are all these things about acts of patriotism in the guy in there, and of course also Anambra, and Stanley, and Stanley. Now even I need you to because I'm not can stay there. I'll make a positive thing. I don't like you promote the positive things. But I do all means the just and criticize Nigeria or criticize Basoludo. Instead of criticize there are some unpatriotic acts and the mad citizens never Nigeria when negative because now, for example, somebody and do to Liverpool, Liverpool and all the passion.
Never walk alone. Yeah.
Anybody in there, I bring out all the positive. I want to praise singing because I want to they criticize him if you need the right. Then you should allow somebody to sit to go down, feel the money and them up, and they criticize everyone about us. What if you need the only evidence that the guy in there, one of them up, maybe Gbam. This guy, every of his birthday or short, down his business here. Now, Monday, one at none, Monday also, even in the Oya Batata place, they will even Aka. Or Melian Anambra, or man at Jos, or man at Abuja, man at Butu, this song guy now. Accommodation organization across the states in Nigeria. What do you want to or no, but number you an interview. You have to go back at our nominee discourse and say, I can join about you go to George. Bomb about the last day, some of my friends can go see that and I bet they give me my ego can understand. I bet give me on your I am because no one too much. I like Kenya media. Some of the media often see if you go, or may go understand your ambush can they don't bomb one event or back here. Now, what is your kitchen media? You might have Anambra social media stakeholders hangout, email standing. But when they made that event, I'm going to Ghana. I know that place because they're creating the social media hangout, which we are going to do something like that again. Can I correct the Can young people that cause no one online? I know all the social media names they stand there walk in. Or could you bush can lead you? Unless I divine them, I'm a bassa when I guide you, I'm my daddy. Say, yes, no case here. You can say, not done a media. Oh, man, I had on your post, but you can say, like I see a post now for one day to be here when this one here. Why am I going to so all I like remember on their more for my. You got to win a government except on our ways government collaborate with young people. I can't many things with access more we stand there. These programs and efforts are all there. I don't come
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's talk about Anambra State media space, like Anambra State social media space. Just like you said, you have been in that space for a very long time, and then you're somebody deconstructive in your opinions. Mana obi adizakita kana koziono. What do you have to say about Anambra social media space?
It's a very terrible thing. It's a very terrible thing. First, that when we came to the media space, there was nobody. It was scanty. There was nobody there. Which they are aware of that. Madam, there. You have to go. In fact, I video from Yahoo groups. Maybe this online thing was in Yahoo groups. You have to go video where the was more like if you want to fear that time. More than one official letter to media aid that time. It was more like this social media aid to victim at that time. No, none of them represent Peter Obi from my own angle. Man's other I was also there from his own angle and things like that. So we started communicating on WhatsApp group and things like that. We're in the stage of when graduate where's my Facebook or all those things. Which many people that I got to. I'm that time at the conference that you see, especially the guests. I said, I'm not on Facebook. So or they can no force money the Facebook or on your own. And if I question, this is just about about 10, 11 years ago.
Yes.
Years ago, and now I don't know what I have on Facebook around it. So, why we don't make the programs like I told you? We'll go to places, we'll join activities. I saw you to touch program. I preach to them. I do a couple of things. And I play digital education from my digital academy. So, why do you see all those things? Many people behind on social media will then face the first challenge. Apart from the exposure, by then, when this issue of it came up that time. And that was when we introduced even about Anambra social media hangout. I know about it then, na Digipreneur Week. I know about it the social media hangout. Even when about Anambra State stakeholders meetup, okay? That place will demand the voice, influencers, they will try to bring them together. Yes, because now they're here from government, because now we're this stereotype way of looking at people, man, I'll go on the government or man on the government. If it's there, even in on the government, I can't go on Facebook to say, only if you even in them, because now government not more. Does it mean even in the government, I don't. Because so for me, you need to give people that benefit of that. And that is where empathy comes. So meanwhile, every day, so we have to agree that the first thing, let me go this in several times, Gbam and Abuja ambassador was there, and Gbam and that's one Aniagorp and Stanley was there. So we try to do a couple more of that. The first thing we need to agree as in the new media, we need to agree. For example, meeting in the politicians here. So Ludobia, Nicholas Okachukubia, and I've got their police now, Mba. And I look at their drivers now, Mba. So why should the media aides be fighting? All on there, never name meeting. I want to never meeting in Kai. As I go on new drivers and new policemen, they put in Kai. That's the first thing we need to understand. I need to what Anambra first, because now why not criticize every day law with the state? Why law with the state? Why you free pay the state? We've been any other more saying the key is in your demand. So you got to go. So basically, if you maybe go, August ago, we have not been able to continue on that. And I must tell you, I wouldn't want you to know saying and then or maybe commanding a local government or commanding a yeah, I need a maybe now. Papa, was be a senior on the American 3 or 4 posts. 20 men can do Malaman up here, Nankan up here. Man, you can't and I'm happy that helped a lot. People might not see it, but don't know what I yes. They will see the care. And the next day, from Monday in a Kisilu Ubani na Mazage Mova na Kunkepa. I know you're wondering all by the side now. Go. So Kutanya, the next day, Kwaka Kisilu, it might not be even directly. But I had to be a mayor. But I didn't happen. I can't say that in. Then we that understanding. Each I check out the government of Yakaya very well based on the border. Each I check opposition don't you ever very well. And we rule to the game. Or wanna media aid to somebody and they attack. I attack the media attack the government. Attack your gear. Because no gear saying it's as simple as that. It's a simple rule to the game. And what you attack are issues. But I didn't happy they will go serious expansion of activities. More people are not going into it. They will go media aid to even PA to PAs. You got to go. So, but get that. Any exhibit to come here for more things here in Yaka. They promote Ifeanyi. You got to go near Yaka. Come on, then we cohesion. Malana life. Ne awakwa after media aid. Or media aid even increase here. One of the advantages of young people in power, which is another thing about political youth empowerment, youth people. Don't make it 85% power when Nigeria and Africa are trying again. 20% affirmation. Now I acquire 85%.
Wow.
Youth involvement in democracy process. So the guy acquire even if a young person vote not a government each highest in all 10 years.
Yes.
Or the going about about 5 years. If you got 10 years, after 10 years, can I be no?
Yes.
So no old person not a government, maybe not a government born on a 60 or 70 years. After 10 years, okay, go all the time. When I give as a young person, not 20 something or that something, not China government, if they count chara. So if only na could there, Monday na account there, my na account there, they will all come to you. It's as simple as that. So come on, for like, who even to get my streets, you see in the education tata. Who was on your no even then I will you, Yajama on a court. I will not court, get present your receipt. Come on, when your pianos see the Dukube, Saponam Sipose, because all of us in there, their pianos more. Luton never 2 days, so I'm sorry. Put a pia calls, carrier. I preach, I need preacher, I preach. I don't preach, the preach by
MOP.
When the preach by I'm still an only preacher, whom I'm not teaching preach, I'm not kissing the preaching. When I still in town, battle letter. So my brother, social media space is an enjoyable place. anyị produce good enough anyị pụta mgbe anamọrọ na anyị apụta anyị pụta mgbe ya wee meetings otu a conferences onwere onye na-ekwu okwu mana onye pụtazi akịbịa ndị nọ Abuja a na-represent ndị Anambra na conferences mana anyị megide emepe ya onye ọbụla nọrụ dị ọ na-afịọ ije na Twitter ọ na-afịọ adị m etinyeziri fọn na Twitter because mbakarị dị Twitter ma onye na nwere isi ma onye na nwere isi ọpụta ọ na-akọ ọnụ lolusudo account na-akọ ọ na ala ka ebe ya bụ ịkọ m ọnụ bịa chekie ya account fugodo onye bụ first wee maka m esi pịa because that time ịkọ m ọnụ sị na Willie Obiano nwere ife ọ na-alụ mbịa ncheki mara ebe isi ọ bụ na ịbụ onye Ọka nweta ife ndị ọrụ ife niile akpụkpere ike mero n'Ọka kwụwala wee gwa anyị bụ dị ignorant na onye dị ignorant dị platform ịghọtago esi m na nwere ife ọ na-alụ ncheki ọ bụ na isi Ọnịcha abịa Ọka nsị fọm Ọnịcha ta Ọka ndịrị ife niile ya agwa ọrụ n'ụzọ iberute dị sị na-ekwe ya n'ọkwa maka na eri ignorant ka iji akọm ọnụ ihe ga-emezikwa n'ife a na ito ya ka ihe ma ọ nwere mgbe confidence ndị a na-akọ ọnụ ana akpụkpọ dike na-alụ ọrụ 8 years na after ụwa niile 20 years to come I have people ọrụ na 20 years ka efi ya agwa ụmụaka gị na ị na-eme in 20 years ịbịa gwa ha na ị na-akpọkpọ dike ọrụ so my brother ọ dịrọ mma anaghị achọ ewe wee dozie ya ọ dị mma
daalụ enwe ihe me then that a lot of people that sparked a lot of controversy publicly endorsing Willie Obiano, publicly endorsing President Buhari, APC person. And when Bunuje Abuja, Mehe APC, some people feel they only have antipathy, and then you are endorsing, and then some people they feel that some of those things to Chani stay your image in the Anambra political space. And tell us, what was the aftermath? Unuje Fucha Buhari, such a picture.
Well,
you were singing his praises.
Even in politics, the most important thing about Oyen like my female, or like a female. I believe on also with the problem. If it's a well media and online reputation, he is manages even on such a. And because it has to do with me as a person, trying to manage even those such a. But I like him, I like him. The most important thing, I'm more that person not happy food at my house. Well, Pigidia responsibly, well, the wall in a government house, when I was effective enough. When the one opportunity in Abuja. Thanks to the same Stanley Aniagor, thanks to the people now who Buhari or in Nanya for my even because that time there presentation for even then and one Naya. Where they were for president. If on your own Nigeria, for example, non Anambra, when I come game the in the end, Duanya, Enjoyer, gave a possible consignia or one year support, one year support or Coco is one boss, Sulu, holding madam see from no nothing. Where walk what you know with governor, where walk what to equal president in Aka. Or if young people need and that's why I didn't go Ikopono or change if funny. My concern was Indiana Cornwall all lost, they are like lost souls. They miss go track of life because now Obo move from Onyamu without a spoon, not even silver spoon, no, without a mud spoon. I want to move from there and I'm able to work in the government house because I'm using my phone responsibly and from government house on what I am but I was arranging my things very well and I was able to meet the president. The concern of any progressive way, young person my phone and make able get it can see me. Overall, I can support or somebody like or not like. You know, I know about emotional and politics. Politics, if you do, in Nanya support is support. If you America, that time I buy if you finish almost like I'm finished my project. That I follow my option B. My option B was already there. When then I check out next governor Bata, Hanama Beloya governor Kasofia. My option B was I'm finished here. Some people don't know Yaga can say I'm finished here. All non joy Cobo can wear Pavego or social media account to Livego. Oh, Pakongo Motom Burundi, now some Ghana, now other place where my social media account Cobo, Maki come and your followership. Economy and your followers, Facebook and Apple, but I told them that. And when life, I have planned, don't wear Ben Nedge, and finish them. So I can Nigeria, I'm still building on that, I'm still working on that. So Bawan JD, president is a great achievement. Was also president of Nigeria Council, everything president of Ghana, everything president of Burundi. But I go all contact and what the contacts and network and especially my ability and skills to do what I'm doing. So that should be the concern of it. So the aftermath of it, so it is wrong for me I defend myself. Even at the attacks, I would have defended it. But because of my person, you must put your personal thing behind and focus on if you know. When I enter the room today, I'm going to say, "Give one, I want to get them brain about email such thing." I would every day you make your challenges. If you come to me, let me lecture you on how to jump your challenges and achieve such a feat. Then to do on a part, and I'm feeling when put a in the mail does to do. because now for history of before name, because now for opportunity for name, because now for go to as governor. Where reasons to endorse him or mother where you were. If I were you were, I come on in as support. Each I can about in on one side, no one side, but maybe just support one, even not support lawyer, and your lawyer can't hear.
Yes.
That's how to reason. That's what we need to promote. Over the line, Jenny number.
Yes.
I want to make healthy living a culture in our society. The turn to make exercise, sweat. That sweat is very important. Ibana garden, bela kwon very natural food. Or if your body need it, just new abona day to chukusike.
Dalorin, Ifeanyi, able somebody, you have paid your dues. Everybody will not agree with you. Yotago. Abiakata na Anambra State, and where this sentiment or they can when Anambra State when it comes to Apuga. I say na Apuga bo na Anambra bo Apuga land. You know, some people are now say let's vote the person and not the party. You know, let's vote the person. What the person can do and not the party. And if ndị Apuga na ejikwa that nke a bụ nke anyị abịa. You know, every election nke a bụ nke anyị. You know, Apuga is Anambra is an Apuga land. Can you your take on this? If feeling that can Apuga lose Anambra in future? Do you think Apuga should be?
Can back to Gbam before I said that change is constant. We can start lose a
Yes.
opportunity for governor of Anambra State. Change is constant. Apuga will lose but all depend on two things. All depend they don't Apuga will handle here. And they can then actually take reverse their handle here. Apuga go so grassroots in Anambra State, now brought something here by wishful thinking.
Okay.
And not because not go long, not because now government is not there be very successively successful.
Yeah, okay.
When they made for Panya inside. Once an election, for example, on Apuga may have them. Because I'm like Apuga, I was first of Apuga, I need them for my shoe, my wristwatch and everything I decorating Apuga and my brand there full time. On our costing extra money, or because I was imaged a particular audience, a particular demographics upon their face, upon the face of Apuga. You got to go all part of branding. You got to go so by election, I have options. On back on up here. And when election you join the Labour Party or fight for it, and when we can bomb the phone or choose another party, YPP and all these things, you got to go. As you move Colombia, Ifeanyi, blessed memory, also came into picture. So I have an opportunity of doing something else. But just like this question now came to me, two things. What is involved to uproot it? It was even easier to do it for me to do it than somebody me as a governor because we are talking about people who are them and effort to make it go. They might be able to handle that with your muscle and stuff like that. But the second thing pattern you rather consider at all is that if I will not so well build, if I will not so well go to I'm not they happy there, now my family they're more because my wife they're more. Open the chin na my wife about one WhatsApp group, Momo about one WhatsApp group, where me CD and there katakata no gasa. Puzia, nkota bo no so be build. Nchoka mbo to go mwakam. Nchoka mess up. No. Also say back am a problem with Peter Obi. At a point, if you go from a political party, one thing you make it can actually promote your new political party, do everything you want to instill your new political party without you make effort in kissing that. Also, the back I will major issue. So I didn't do it. So Apuga can still change, but no, the agent boy, Apuga succeed here now. Like one of the achievements Peter Obi was being able to hand over Apuga to Okodike. One of the achievements Okodike being able to hand Apuga to Soludo. Soludo must make sure. Now God die on here. Who decides pay hand you over tomorrow, hand you over to somewhere better for all of us. I didn't have it, but yet we feel going in that aspect. So the two ways Apuga is losing Anambra State. One, the president Apuga Bambo. May President Bambo Kunandini Neju Anambra State who politicians about Japan Chinese. Then India I will be no okay. Where she call on, where not call either form way new political party. Or maybe join the political party. On bank, you will see Apuga, you lose. But all of this, the same people on Apuga, never pop man Apuga, they men join government. They were much absolute or say, if it's no broken, why men it? They but gave a guy the one on a village, you change Apuga and me for
Yes.
So the same thing. Upon and the mother name of Malak and the child governor after Soludo, Peter Apuga, this really for them. The man Apuga Kayano Padia. mana ọ bụ na abga chụpụ ndị na-eme ife because a na-eme mmọnwụ eme ọ na ha chụpụ ndị na-eme mmọnwụ and ndị a na-eme mmọnwụ wee fọm another party ma ọjọọ na-arapụlika n'oge ọbụrụ na election ọ nwere election ruwe eje chepụta ndị ama na fa na-ada election usually ọ chepụta ndị ama ndị na-efa sọpọtụ na-adacha election chịkọtacha ndị ọzọ na-eme mkpọtụ na ya azụ election ọ bụrụ ya ka eji eje election iji election napụ abga ife asị pati dị rooted n'ife a na-eme bụ ibido n'oge and another thing abga ya wee mee fa daw continue na ọsọsọ na Anambra State. For example, Soludo win the second term. That may if I plan women and capital politics. Before the field, how come my plan and Batana government? You let go. Obido expansion. Because, for example, let me tell you, all number Peter Obi governor and Peter Obi would have got across southeast. Ketaka achieved going stream of being in the federal government. Or rather, it would have been easier. You let go. But because not such Anambra State or Walker, and you might blame here as a human being or opposite or not, or Marco is with another party, but it was no longer possible because Tandi not there, the group rooted. And then they more balapama their sweat, waiting abga, yesika, or they take longer sweat or much more sweat if you will put it in there. So abga can lose, but over plus and minus there. Or if I walk at one
Dalo, lastly, so that I will let you go because of your busy schedule. Actually, your take on Peter Obi. You know, Peter Obi is the most popular politician now in Anambra State, arguably. I stand to be corrected. Peter Obi is appealing to a lot of people. I want to know your take on Then your take on ihe between Soludo and Peter Obi. Odika hane nwechalo obele, you know, onye aduo ibiaka, onye ozo aduo ibiaka. You know, I want to know your take on this both matters. Go ahead.
Can be done at the last one.
Okay.
And on your own Peter, and I believe him than do it here. When you know when they have Kupa, because I believe on your own when you go there, Kent.
Dalo.
Man, I want this with information there. Man, they promote or the man, and they queer with law.
Dalo.
On your own Peter, encourage here. Since you which are governor, and I book with the card on a man, and I salute daddy on a man, or the man. The back I gave you to go to, or the very first thing I forced could do on. You got to go up there now. Put up Sunday Monday. Say, they na sabotage 19. But if you do 19 na sabotage, they will no. What do you want not here when they not buy and I like them? When the woman them not like him, or when the my friends not like him. Either because the mother don't meet him, or the mother connect, or the mother or come, mother don't come, mother don't pass. It's allowed. So before you blame one you like them, why you did I like that? Yeah, you go to my mama and the member that didn't see.
Okay.
So I don't think that na Kichicha governor no only also after you again had on a only also China. Open again had Roma. Tiniba around the election Lagos Kayani Amateur. I'm about to tell you. But in all why your zone is on get me and such a way no experience or no Macau or the man and bracket Banya. That is first in talking, man. Then second thing, Buna. One year on a government to be a man there, man. Peter Obi was on Facebook for the Arukini film, don't put to be welcome. An average on Anambra, average on you, and Peter Obi as okay. You got to go. There were more much position in the West during the time of governor. All the clear more is not Peter Obi welcome. You got to go as a normal statement. But I won't get offices in hell. I wasn't his commissioner or his special advisor. But I can tell you a lot of things during that time. And I'm going to get a couple of things more from his own kind of person and his philosophy. So, is Bumadico. But my brother, able president of Nigeria when rules last time I had an election, if I don't need any destruction, any structure, no to Peter has needed was structure. When you begin to make such emphatic, disruptive statements, I say that not all realistic. Then everybody will experience Niban as a fool, including this stakeholder, including on my phone, Mandingo and Dibo. It's your that Nigerian politics, man didn't go there for 40 years, for 100 years. Oh, sorry, I don't know if there's anybody like that can go active. Didn't go that long, and I said that he did her structure to win the election. Now, I realize when they need the structure. Structure can actually form here and there. First of all, you have to go to Kowal and need to see when I need her structure. Yes, they need the structure. But I'm going to be politics. When you the good as if I say, look, Nayada go here, and Nayada go here. Let's get it better. So my own concern about is that let's not just choose because Anyata was in Dibu. They don't go and ask so much, but not because now I become a agent war. I never go to one year now by one year now, my new band, not the bank of Maloma, not the bank of Polara, not the bank of Mamma. You will be delivered on your in the Mama about Ube. because now you will emotion TNU or case here. Now you put it down, Mala. Can they factors make him the president of Nigeria? How are these factors working with you? How are these factors now losing with you? Case in the areas I need to cling on to get other factors from other sectors. Let me give you an example. A Yahoo president of Nigeria, when the whole governors in your region are not working with you, or the possible. Getting in control last night is again. A Yahoo president of Nigeria, Kesebo Hanezeno, Keseben the you know, upon each other president, for example, I'm just thinking as my own strategy, where it's simple. He was not cheap. Bomb of case, he have a group of case, men, they are around Anambra State. Because on your way to support the election, he have involved in the leadership of that person. All the different from the person we look on the other person we when you get China, Peter and Feliaka. Peter and Obiano and Feliaka, Sulu Chapana and Feliaka is a normal thing. People tend to love you when I'm not in government. All because of that our mentality. No, I know government people guy. Onyama Posia, I love Ria. Upon the man for the people who are in the local against him. But the people are not, upon the mother against Jonathan now, when they compare on that time. So this thing is a societal mentality that we just need to change. So the question now, can they opportunities? One, opportunities we are not. Mark here being selfish, Mark we are being, a professional and not following the political ethics. And I'm not support to call or they in record and support to I that will call Nana. And I'm not support to guy win. These are two things. So all this not support to go on I had done. I might have a house, why you buy the joke I give you. I get him chat. On only after openly win the election. We need to check all these indices. Check here. Can you fight your election or your pass? Man can when you need somebody na can already insecurity or while also Atopia, I see the parade the Peter Obi. Everything planning can be. So I did you got getting case here. Somewhere where any personal thing with people. If we're something that you can buy at that place. And the Suludo be educated Suludo. One Nigerian and you come here was Anambra State. I'm a very patriotic person and I will not change from that. Miss Evan never now what a certificate in now. So when you find them and I can find you case here. So you got to so I want to have a problem with him and I can't have a problem with him. I want somebody there apart from being very positive and I respect elders and I respect leaders and I respect in the way even now we're I'm not the only way makes me what I think. But the question about everybody Nigeria, and I do know that I can't email. All I do know that I am Malomaka. All the Malcolm I can now on the other. He alcohol mother than a moment. All I do in the election. I did good to know. The buy of Paganazo, all the popcorn as Gag market me. Check ending in so people be as who were the election last time. How many of them see an Azukita? They need to come and do it. Check ending in so Tinubu election. They don't against Tinubu. Kita many of them knows for him. So even in Nigeria, Tinubu market in there look at the like if I'm not going to have the end. When you should take away post to one time, call the other what the good post. Galma put in an element or say, when they are Balomba, when they are Yobiko, when they attack by the person, they have nothing to be welcome the other day. Their first statement attack Gbam. For the choice weapon, for the choice weapon, see, I can't track them all this. Up on DG priest Cambo, hear my system down now. I track my everything email. I had a natural watch. But the basic thing, Buna, Obuna, job work, I jay as soon as everybody. Already different up by snow way fishing up by a Geneva. I got Millinasa, Gardners, I Geneva. I go on a vision up by a Geneva. I am all of you ready. Why are we Geneva with that place? Why in Janina? You watch this movie on about 300 if we got you mean. Only do Jimmy, your mother was in my manager, in that place. What are they work? So Peter Obi is a good man. What you go is teaching. His best boy made this. Better than Ngige. Number you know before him. But in the knock maybe after him, better than him. And all of our ambition, you president. Why are there you mama 1 will president? But I am Melia as our airport. You got to go? I am here called the line one.
Dalo. Enwe ha na-akpọ take your time na Gbam. Digi praise. Take your time bụ onwe nke ọ bụ na enwe ihe anyị na-ajụrọ gị ịchọkwa ka ịkpatụ aka ma ọ bụ na enwe nke anyị jụrụ gị ịchọkwa ka emphasize ya on ma ọ bụ na ị nwere ekene pụrụ iche ma ọ bụ na ị nwere onye ịchọkwa ka ịkpọlị ya nke ọbụla ma ọ bụ na ị nwere ndụmọdụ Please take your time. Go ahead, please.
Well, thank you first. You can make it first. Now, from the issues we reach here out. And second thing, that can help because if you know, you got to go after when the tax to one given in the moment making a man bar from the very tax. I think in the back, so now I'm always nothing. Even the Arctic, I'm always or nothing like that. But the important thing that in a more with if you never with one. Let me tell you, I'm the effort I make. I know this is because I'm finding a more for my. Why I appreciate it because now my effort I make to set up things like this. Man buying where Ifeanyi TV, man buying where IFTV, man buying where DGTV and all these things. Some of these things, all you people before you after the effort you are putting in for the Ifeanyi. So in a more man, the bodies forge. The area and you very well is that now I need to go one year so fast in people. Because if this guy they one day, I think yesterday called the this morning can go you know, go budget somewhere and check the thing for you. Also, it was so funny to be also know on the full brigade. Many of us are not way full of buying there, but I don't want to if I'm not talking about Aniagorp or best of buying. I get a empty. I mean, why Sabu, why you full? If one was saying a federal government in the America, let's say, even in if you know, my PhD, you buy and also buy name, you buy. Get a cook order now. I but as soon as them and not church. Before solution went in the security, oh, you really enough consulting, really enough investment in young people, really enough na societal reorientation. Very, very well. Oh, yeah, more from there. So, what come no focus very well. I think now, after update about this man, we are prof. Peter Truka, Nabife, one agency on a lead. Very good agency, something close to National Orientation Agency. All that thing get question was the man here not funding push when ya can they buy na come on na to what I carry when I believe there's no money information to security agencies. Or come on no report what I carry my polia. Cleans in number the new man. Cleans in Abu Kwili me. Kenny the Anambra State. These two persons make cleans in them at that time. Maybe they are dating. I could see me Anambra State people go to this bad blood. Lucky enough, with Ifeanyi and Finland, the foreign government, idea. And I'm going to the terrorist organization, I'm going to associated with it. They're the wrong thing. So, collaboration with them, yeah, some way, now put tax, never everything in all. Well, so I can even access to internet when they promote narcotic and never buying or walk. Or if you never now, when they promote to good, and they money well, when I got away with every now when I buy now. So, because I'm appeal to the buyer, and the mother catabomon. He come on online, out of anything, and I come on the state. He come on and get neg, almost even your money, but I'm Jack, I'm going back, no walk around. Then I come on Monday, one day, one hour, one day, whatever my problem. My concern, okay, coach, I'm on. Does it change your situation? Oh, they come on, not a mega church. Then I don't have a problem with you. Now call one, again, church, because now, the more I never the proper thing, they clean spine, the more things you're not there. You got to go. I didn't want to Kaya Patakwa. Ndị nọkwa na Kaya Patakwa. Travel ọrụ tata ka o bido. Ya na-eme travel mgbe naira equal to $1. So na aka na-eme travel na aga wuri tata ka ọ bụ. The same thing I move from Nigeria bi obodo Igbo. Otu aka mmadụ si move ben ya wee jee na another house biri. Otu aka mmadụ si hapụ village jee na city. Otu aka mmadụ si hapụ Anambra jee na Lagos. Ọ bụrụ ọsọ ka a na-agba. Ọ capacity ka eji eme. Ọ enwe capacity mee ya. Ọ na-edi ambition ime eme ya. Ụmụ ya ndị nọkịta si UK na-eje Canada, si UK na-eje USA, si UK na back to Nigeria. Ọ bụ na ebe a dịkọrọ mgbe ije die na ọmụma kama ana m agwa ndị be anyị n'obodo oyibo ọ bụrụ na ịrapụgo Nigeria na-akọta ya asị nwatakịrị na-amachara ife bikos na-amara ife ka eji na-akọtọbe nna ya asị nwatakịrị na-amachara ife ịnọ n'obodo oyibo 2 years ka ebi ka na-akọtọ Nigeria ọ bụ na ịrapụ Nigeria esi na ọ bụrụ ezigbote obodo na ife ada aga ọrụ wee ebe ibia na-aga ọrụ wee nọ ya 2 years ikwesịrị na-akọtọ Nigeria ọ bụrụ asị iji shift ma afọ ịlụ ọrụ ọfụma ma mgbe nwatakịrị dị 20 years asị na ị na-emere ọfụma nye gị Paul review ị gwaghị ya ahụ ọnọdụ gwaghị ya onye gwaghị ya na iji wụ bank manager bank ma iji wụrụ politician ọsọ mba ị ga-ekwuru da mee ya na datin ị na-ekwu n'obodo dị mma ya na-eme ya appreciate ọ kwụsị everyday onye n'obodo Igbo welite microphone ọ na-ekwu how well ọ na-eme enjoy ebe ọ nọ compared to ebe ọ kọrọ ọnụ. I'm talking to those na-akọba anyị ọnụ ụdị mmadụ anyị n'obodo a bịakwa here full realism. Yes, o nwere many places ebe a ji bịakaba anyị mma, but I can tell you for many places by bịakaba anyị mma. So like onye rapụ benna ya wee jebe olu oyibo anyị rụchakwa olu oyibo anyị agbakwa mbọ nata. So anyị dị igbu ribe nna anyị wee nata. So what am I saying? Ife niile a na-akọ ma ọnụ a na-akụ ya ma ndị na-akwụ m anya njibe elu gọ ha ka ma nọchara gọọmenti na otu ekwa mpụ na gọọmenti biko bapụwazi ama anya weta anya nwata akwụkwọ ka na-agụ akwụkwọ or with anya entrepreneur ọ hapụrụ ife ahụ hapụ m anya onye Liverpool except in the Man U hapụ m asị onye Liverpool biko we can always collaborate udodi
Dalo, since now Liverpool, what do you think will happen if we go to our new signings? What do you think about this season when it comes to Liverpool?
Ịma na onye maalụ mgbe anyị na-aya afọ ọsịsa ya nwe ya aghọta ife na-eme anyị nkịta
mgbe anyị nwere Malamba
anyị jee nene match asị na amantị ihe Liverpool match na anyị etinye nke Chelsea nke ndị Man U ya aghọta ife na-eme nkịta so m na-ekwu otu a na-ekwu ya so dịka onwe pọs ọ bikos na mma ala na effort anyị mego wee nọrọ ebe anyị nọ so ọ bịawa ụmụ ya Liverpool dị ready to retain the season para challenge ịghọtago the only problem anyị nwere na ya mụrụ ma ọwa asị na ya agbakwa sekọnd ọzọ ka ọ wụchi esi ya agba sekọnd ịghọtago as for Man U ya try ịmana fa finish 15 last time so now with fa continue with Amori na Agan fa ga-finish 20 in memory of Jota mana ọ na fa change coach mana ha nwere ike gbagote ebe dịka ebe 10 or 11 these things are clear facts how may business analyst ana m alụ ọrụ with data so ama ndị na-agba iche the indices even abịa enwere plus or minus but ọma change rotu a Liverpool the problem they would have had was the effect of Jota's passing because of course we had passed that would have been a backlash.
Psychological effect.
In the last 3 games now, their mentality changed. And you watch the clubs here, the club allowed them to grieve, allowed them to travel. They even had some meditation sessions in Asia. So they went about it very correctly. Now, in fact, they go Liverpool in respect of Jota. So Liverpool, they put the league. That one is almost given. Yeah, there's other clubs and trophies how they go with it. When you have second, is I am more chase you Arsenal. Two things are involved. Arsenal about second, one way called it in where Liverpool a second.
It is actually a record. No club has ever been on the second position 3 successive years. So Fajakwa, this fourth one is a good record for them.
Fourth one, I will ask that the league create a special trophy for that. You want to go in good heart can they? But again, I don't think they will make that. Arsenal in the second section of this league, all not if clear because Liverpool looks like a club where you have also with the top. Maybe by November 7th, Liverpool you will enough card. All not is so clear now how you put the league. Gbam was Arsenal Arsenal, almost the same thing. Arsenal was enough motivation. In a second, that is my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Liverpool had taken the league. Among us enough motivation, able second. So that's where Chase will come up with. So when you all around, I will need be close to car park. I will need be close to Ebende Out now. Here, join your airport, because now Chase they are not second and Porto ya carry. So, but all the same, all Ivan have on this on your talk Ivan when I want to buy Liverpool, I never go for Managa.
Rate our signing, rate Isaac, that signing, rate the signing, and then how many goals are we expecting?
Isaac award to 150. We played 130. At the end, Liverpool we were 125. Because if I name the guy is good, almost 2 wonderful seasons. So my body a 1 season wonder.
Yes.
And no one will go on against Liverpool. We ever outdoor the whole defense with Van Dijk. Yeah, go. If no come on, I will not on you. What come on a guy only a flop than none of the Newcastle.
Yes.
No man I talk about no way can people see baby. What can one is not playing the you all how will you get man. But with the kind of work I am where na Liverpool, the kind of coach I am, the kind of players I want of choice. And you watch Liverpool happens to go take a hit. Take a hit to our Panka Anambra and KHH. Take a hit a kitty. Abian after Kumar when take a hit is very easy. I don't hit. So because never go the guy in the team, Isaac can any choice than to deliver.
Okay.
Any choice than to deliver. So again deliver. And presently Liverpool were the 2 highest goal scorers in the league, who is Isaac and Salah. The only problem I when is that Salah might not score as much as he scored last time because now feeding Arman was to him alone. And before, if you contact them, the number was Trent to Salah.
Salah.
You got to go Van Dijk to Salah, connected to Salah. Everybody was connecting. You go MTN straight on Adan and Salah. You got to go but Keta. Go to a Trent number here. The club was wise enough to change the information already. You got to go. And we'll go. I can't be with here. And we're now build up with Zoboslai and all these things. So
yes.
I was it 4 persons working here go in the terms of either this from left, center, or right, or anybody from the middle.
Yes.
So it might affect Salah's number of goals, but we're expecting that Liverpool strikers this year should be able to score up to 80 goals.
Otu anyị kwuli aka ọ dị daalụrị ezigbote Liverpool, all my fellow Liverpool fan and he's very passionate guy, and we hope that this year ga-abala anyị. MOP biko nye anyị obele shout out na Gbam, gwafa ka fa na-ekili Gbam ka ha na-esonyela anyị n'ihe a na-eme. Please go ahead.
Aka na-ekwu ọ bụrụ na ị nụbeghị maka Gbam nekwa ka ọ na-ada gbamgbam otu ọ na-ada ka ibe na-eme na-esi eme nwa ya bụ nje interview a na-eji nwa ya ekwu mana tụrụ aja m na Gbam mana ibe na-ada gbamgbam anyị ibe eji na-ege ntị na Gbam bụ na ụkwụ ọ na-ada ka o si wee dị ọhụrụ atụcha ekiti echọba nketa ụtọ na ntị na ọ na-apụta nnọọ ka o si wee dị ya na ọ dị mma lada ọ ibe ndị be anyị niile onye bịa hie ọ na-ekwu ka ibe si wee dị ka wee maka onye si wee na-enyere aka biko ọ bụrụ ide gị bụrụ ntị ka ebe ntị in fact Gbam mgbe ya bụ ije na nke ndị ọgọ itinyere Gbam ka ba gee ntị ma na ibe dị mma ọ bụrụ na ịhụ onye be anyị n'obodo oyibo tinye ntụ Gbam ọnwa onye na-ekwu na ọ chọrọ ya n'ụlọ ihe Gbam onye na-achọ ime investọ tinyere eto Gbam ka ọ malibe n'ebe n'obodo Gbam wee ebe egwu echi ịghọtago apụkwa nwoke anyị na ọ na-act so many movies ọ na-eme many dramas mana nke Gbam nwere reality.
Daalụrị nne Ifeanyi ọkwụ aka m amalụ m Ifeanyi 2013 2014 2015 ana m alụkwuli ya MC enwe mgbe ọ dị ka emege installụ in one president ama ma ọ bụ Rotary or Rotarian, something like that.
Rotary, yeah.
You know, he's a very good guy that encourages us. I want to make theater. Enwektakwu film sponsor kwamba my friend Simecha. So it was somebody very, very passionate about the media. And then hearing such a commendation from you as a senior man is something that I appreciate and I don't take it for granted. Biakwu bukolu nwanne m ịbụ onye Aba ga na mmụọ bụ onye Aba. Ụmụ Owele, Iwatago. Thank you very much for being our guest today. Ogwabu, our first guest. Now this our new concept of interviewing our brothers in diaspora. Otego Umuwana Obalanyi say biko, how can they join this wonderful program? And now we have actually found a way to do it. And Ogwabi Hebi Abani Akahia. Thank you very much, MOP. And the by Engwano Ebaka Uta Najebe no Gbam Tata, I reckon una Fugonia Ebobo no Ega Bunzi on Obiano Gbam Afam Kabu Chukujoke Igwendo Odogubu Yamba is Butonya Aba. Ngwano Cordino Bosozo Commerciano. Peace. Inwele akọpụlụ iche ịchọkụ wano. Inwe ife dị n'obi ịchọ ikwu Gbam. Inwele ife dị omimi ịchọkụ onye ọbụla malụ. Onwele akala aka izole ezo ịchọkụ wafo na inwe passion for. Bịa na Gbam ka ụwa n'onu iyi. Inwele business ịchọ ikwunye n'ọkụ. Onwe product ịchọ gosoro na Gbam. Ịchọ ka ife ị na-ele, ife ị na-eme na-aga as viral as Gbam. We are here for you. Contact the number on your screen. Gbam is the biggest Igbo interview in the world. Come and find out for yourself. Thank you.